Chances are you know someone who may be affected by cancer. The CDC says there were 20 million new cases diagnosed in 2022. Right here at home, the NC Department of Health and Human Services had close to 20,000 individuals in our state that died from cancer, and about 1,000 of those were here in Guilford County. A local nonprofit is lending a hand to those going through a scary time by giving participants a free week-long retreat vacation. Founder Janine Patton-Cobble battled breast cancer herself and wanted to give women a chance to breathe a sigh of relief from the stress of going through cancer treatments. Financial director talks about the retreat.
When they go on the retreats, they bond. We have a survivor coffee or lunch, and where the actual women and men can get together. We have, if there's spouses, we actually have a spouses lunch or coffee. They all are able to get together and relate to each other.
Some of the retreat destinations include Lake Tahoe, Arizona, and St. John, to name a few. This is a great initiative. Taylor, you did this story this morning. Kind of explain to us how this works, and they have a gala coming up.
They do have an event coming up that's coming up in October for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And I talked with the owner and the founder. She actually had breast cancer a few years ago, and that's what kind of inspired her to create this foundation for women. So the gala event is actually going to be October 5th, and their goal is $250,000 for the fundraiser. So it's so important to raise awareness and money to help women in need.
It really is.
There's so many breast cancer organizations out here and nonprofits. This is something I hadn't heard before, paying for a week-long retreat.
Yes.
You know, studies show that vacations can be great for your mental health, your well-being. It kind of separates you from everyday life and gives you the motivation and power that you need, especially in a time like this, to push forward.
Yeah, and one of the things is with this retreat, you know, they go and learn building exercises, building new relationships and connections with people. And so, you know, that really helps them kind of get out of their shells, you know, especially going through a stressful time like dealing with cancer.
Well, you tend to shut down. You go internal sometimes when things like that happen, and this just gets you out of that.
Especially if you're leaning on other people who are going through the same thing. You're creating that support system. And you know, you need that during this time. So great work, and all the details will be on our website.
Yes, all details will be on our website. WFY News 2.
All right, thank you so much, Taylor.